example 1, our directions are telling us to translate a number from scientific notation to standard notation. So we are given this number right here in scientific notation, and the directions want it to be standard notation, which standard notation is just a plain old regular number. So I wrote a couple of quick facts right here. Take a look at this number line right here by me. Everybody go. Look at this number line here. As you move, you with me? As you move to the right on the number line, what do you notice about your numbers? They get bigger and they're positive, right? So if we have a positive exponent, we move to the right. Just like on the number line, as you move to the right, you're dealing with positive numbers. Now look to the left. What type of numbers do you have? Negative. So if you have a negative exponent, you're going to move to the left. Just like on a number line, negatives are on the left-hand side. So for this first example, I've got 4 73/100 times 10 to the 5th power. We're going to go ahead and start with 4 73/100. So go ahead and rewrite this down here. And we want to look to see, do I have a positive or negative exponent? Give me a thumbs up if it's positive, thumbs down if it's negative. Is my exponent positive or negative? Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Good. Everybody's giving me a thumbs up. It's a positive exponent. So positive exponents, what direction do we move? To the right. So put your pen or pencil on that decimal point. And we're going to move that decimal point 5 spaces to the right because my exponent is a positive 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to the right. Anybody know what to do with those empty loops? Go ahead. Put zeros in there. Very good. Go ahead and fill those empty loops with zeros. And then the other thing we want to do, we don't want all these loops. We don't want these empty loops in my final answer. So I'm going to go ahead and write 4, 7, 3, 0, 0, 0. And then where should I put the comma? Close. We want to do 1, 2, 3, between the 3 and the 0. Do groups of 3, starting at the right. So you just converted scientific notation to standard notation. This is just a regular old number that you guys learned about way back in kindergarten, right? Go ahead. No, great question. Now, you have to make sure that it is a 10, but the 10 doesn't really change anything. If it's not a 10, then it's not in scientific notation, and you can't do this. Yep, and you don't have to do it. Yep. It would just stay the same. Yep. Now, oh, don't get ahead of yourself. This chill. We got one more example to do, okay? Let's go ahead and write down 2 1/10. So go write in that 2 1/10. And give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Is your exponent positive or negative in this example? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Good. That's a positive exponent. So with positive exponents, what direction do we move? To the right. So put your pen or pencil on the decimal point. And let's count to the right 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros to add in there. But we don't want all those loops in our answer. So I'm going to go ahead and write 2, 1. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. So I'm just rewriting that number exactly the same, just without those loops. And then start all the way to the right and do groups of 3. That's 210 million. So you took scientific notation and you wrote it as standard notation. Now, flip your paper over, or flip to the back. Well, it's negative. Very good. Excellent. Good observation. So if you take a look at these examples, this time, do you guys see that negative exponent? So this time, since it's a negative exponent, what direction are negatives on the number line? They're to the left, right? So I'm going to be moving my decimal to the left, so I don't even have to rewrite this number. Put your pen or pencil on that decimal point. And how many spaces are you moving it to the left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this time our answer is going to be a decimal. So you've got to put that decimal point there. And then fill in those empty loops with zeros. Yes, very good. If it's negative, it'll be a decimal. And then go ahead and put a 0. The other thing I like to have you guys do, put a 0 in front of that decimal. That's a really good habit to be in. You should always put a 0 in front of your decimal point. So I'm going to copy it down nice and neat. 0 point. Looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. And then 4, 7, 3. That's your answer. What's that? Same thing but backwards. Very good. Go ahead and try that last one on your own for me. All right. Who thinks they could raise their hand and help me out with this one? What did you do first to solve this one? You're taking scientific notation, convert it to standard notation. Go ahead. Yep. Good. Very good. Very good. So we move it 8 spaces to the left. I love how you mentioned we have to put the 0 before that decimal. So it's 0 point. Looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros, and then that 2 and that 1. Any questions on converting scientific notation to standard notation? All right. I want you guys to flip to your 4-7 worksheet. And right now, what's that? Probably, yep. And I want you guys to circle 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's see. Get working on those ones for me right now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 I want you working on.